One of the most interesting parts of discovering our city's history is taking people back in a time machine to moments in our past. Some of the eyewitness memories of our town are so vivid, you can almost smell it.
The other things growing up were the smells. Beverly Hills had a certain smell. At nighttime, it smelled like the bakery. It smelled a lot like fresh bread being baked.
The Wonder Bread Bakery. There was nothing like the way Beverly Hills smelled at 4 o'clock in the morning. The smell of the bread cooking.
The Wonder Bread smell.
I always remember the smell of the Wonder Bread factory.
And we would smell the baking of the Wonder Bread factory.
5 o'clock every day, the Wonder Bread factory would bake. Oh, and the aroma would waft up the residential streets. That's living. I mean, I just want to stay out there and smell that. Even if I didn't eat the bread, I just want to smell that.
You know, that was my fondest memory of smells is the Wonder Bread baking the bread. And being able to go to the store there and buy the cupcakes or the Twinkies or Ding Dongs.
Truesdale smelled like, what was it, wild buckwheat and sumac, and then skunks.
Well, the smells. Of course, the major smell when you were little was the rotten eggs at La Cienega from the water treatment plant. That was really smelly. And then there was Fred Heyman, the master showman, who sprayed the street with perfume. Oh, I do remember Giorgio squirting the street. That was pretty bizarre. Like, what is this going on with all this perfume? And he was the master of marketing. So that was part of what he did the best.
I thought it was brilliant. You knew that you were on Rodeo. You knew you were in front of Giorgio. I definitely remember that. The Edelweiss chocolates. I don't know if it was just me, but whenever I'd walk by, I smelled it, and I knew that that was a place I wanted to go, and I did go. I always loved the smell of the cheese store.
It's been there forever. It smells terrible, and I remember when I was little and not behaving properly. My punishment is my mom would make me go stand in the cheese store.
The cheese shop still smells like cheese inside. What people forget is in the 50s how bad the smog smelled.
Other smells, just the restaurants, Nate and Al's, the grass, the mowed grass, that was a big smell. Chlorine from the pools being cleaned, that was another smell. And then the exhaust from those darn tour buses.
I remember going places when I was younger, and my kids don't even understand what it was like. You'd go to a party or something, and you'd come home, and in a public place, and your hair would smell like smoke, and your clothes would smell like smoke. And now you go somewhere, and you never have to think about that anymore. And when I smell a cigarette, oh my God, it's like just horrible. You just see that.
I remember the smell of the brown paper and all the candy. Some people give you apples. Everybody was really into it. It was really cool. I mean, Halloween was a big deal in Beverly Hills.
The biggest smell to me was the swim gym. It had a tremendous smell, and I played basketball there, and you could still smell it. But you would walk in there, and it was a sweat box, because they didn't have air conditioning at that time, and it just had a tremendous odor that I can recall right now, and great memories too.
On Sundays, when the traffic dies down and you get out early, you do smell different trees and different flowers, especially eucalyptus trees. And there's something so wonderful that reminds me of my childhood when I go for early morning Sunday walks, because that's what it used to be like, very quiet. Our trees are unbelievable, and if you go to any other town, you don't see this variety of incredible trees. And I see the tourists stopping all the time on Foothill and Beverly Drive. They love our crazy palm trees. They're wonderful, and they're kind of a signature of our town and a symbol. But forget the palm trees. They don't give you too much shade or anything. How about all the elms and the maples and the jacarandas and the sycamore trees? These are fantastic. They are the face of Beverly Hills to me, not Rodeo Drive. No offense to the beautiful stores and the flagships, but the trees are what make Beverly Hills unique and what it is.